it's Sydney. Welcome back to my series, Knowing Your True Self. In this series, we talk about knowing your true self, on getting to know you, making sure that you're comfortable with who you are. So first thing is going to be, do you see yourself as a good person? So this can be as easy as giving yourself a couple of examples on how you see yourself as a good person. Just think of like 5 things that you have done that makes you feel like you are a good person, and not for any selfish reasons. So think about it. If you value yourself and you see yourself as a good person, then other people will see that as well. Second thing is going to be, do you love yourself as a whole? Do you love everything about yourself? Do you, even if you don't know everything about yourself yet, or you're still figuring it out, the things that you do know about yourself, do you love that part of yourself? If you don't love any part of yourself, you can always change it. You can always change something about you to make you more appealing in your own eyes. A lot of people have like little quirks about them, or like things that they do that they don't like and they wish that they could change. And some of these things, like for instance, like for me, it's playing with my hair. I play with my hair all the time. See, I just did it again. Those little things that you like don't like about yourself, those things I feel like you should just fully accept about yourself. Like me, I understand that I play with my hair. That is a nervous habit. It's a boredom habit. It's whatever habit. But I know that I do this. Everyone that knows me knows that I do this because I do it every 5 seconds. Even something as small as that. Like, you just have to love that about yourself. Are you self-confident? So this can mean so many different things. To a lot of people, I feel like this is just all physically, which if you're self-confident physically, that's great. But if you're not self-confident physically, there are things that you can change about yourself. If you really truly love yourself, then you should just always accept yourself and be self-confident in your outer appearance no matter what. Like me, I'm pretty self-confident and I am wearing fucking pajamas, so I don't really care. But if you're not self-confident with yourself physically, that's fine. Not everybody is. Even the people that you think have like absolutely no like worries or cares about their physical appearance, they still care and worry about their physical appearance. Even though you don't think that they do, they do. They might not show it or might not express it, but they have those same fears too. So don't think that you're alone in that, and don't assume that someone doesn't have any what's the fucking word I'm looking for? See, this is what happens when you smoke a joint before you record. Fuck. Insecurities. That's what it is. Insecurities. Everybody has insecurities, okay? Just everybody does. It's a natural part of life. But for the most part, if you can love yourself physically, that is going to be beneficial, because the way you see yourself is a lot of the time the way that other people see you. You get what you put off. So you put that off, you get it back. It makes a lot of fucking sense, right? So self-confidence obviously can come in multiple forms. So not only being physically like self-confident, but being mentally self-confident. So you need to be like educated and aware of like the things that you're talking about, or the things that you're trying to represent. Because if you don't understand it fully, then it's gonna show. So, and another thing too is like mentally is having oh my gosh, having insecurities mentally is obviously normal as well, but that is like the one thing that you can improve the easiest on. Physically, like if you think that you're overweight and you need to lose weight, that takes time, and that takes energy, and that takes, you know, a everyday consistent like healthy diet and all that. But if you are mentally like self-conscious about something, or you feel like you're not fully educated on a subject and you want to be, that is something that you can change rapidly, a lot quicker than physical appearances or physical insecurities you got at that time. Fourth is going to be your own best friend. You need to bring yourself up because nobody is really going to do that for you. So that is something that you have to learn how to do at a young age, or it causes a lot of issues in your adult life. I was not my biggest fan for the longest time. The reason being is because I have a seedy past, I guess. And I had to learn how to bring myself up because I basically lost everything and everyone in my life at one point in time. So I had to be my own support system, you know, obviously financially, you know, mentally. That's like the biggest thing is like, if you give up on yourself, then you give up on everything else, because you have to hold your own fucking hand in life. That's just how it is. Don't ever put that power into somebody else's hands. Don't ever make somebody else make you feel some type of way. You can be upset at something if somebody does something to upset you. That's obviously normal. But don't let it affect your entire day. Don't let it ruin your mood. Don't let it... I sound so hypocritical right now because I do this all the time, but I have like something different. Don't let it affect you. Like, there are definitely so many different things that you can do to like cope with that kind of stress and anxiety and that kind of thing. Basically, you need to have your own back. That's what I'm trying to say. The first person you're gonna turn to in a crisis is gonna be yourself. I know it doesn't seem that way, and you probably think I'm crazy for saying it that way, but it's true. Like, it's just human nature. You like think about it, you react inside, and that's how you feel. So you need to address that with yourself mentally. And number 5, so your perception of you is the only one that matters. So what I mean by this is, if you see yourself in some kind of way, then 9 times out of 10 other people are going to see you that way too. Because like I said earlier, you are, what did I say? You are what you give off, right? That's what I said. I think so. If you see yourself as a good person, then that's how other people are going to see you. If you love yourself, that's how other people are going to see you. That you're, you know, confident in that you accept who you are as a person. People can see that shit. Are you self-confident, like mentally, physically? And how do you see yourself? What is your perception of yourself? Because that will reflect deeply into other people's perception of you. And the good thing about perception is that you can always change it. Things that you don't perceive yourself as being a good person, or, you know, things that you know that you don't love about yourself can always change. And when that changes, your perception of yourself changes. So it goes hand in hand. Thank you guys so much for watching my Knowing Your True Self series. I have 2 more episodes that I'm going to do on this, and then I'm going to close off the serious series for a little bit and dabble into some other stuff. So stay tuned for that. So you can follow me on my Instagrams if you want. I'll throw them out there for my personal, business, and YouTube. So personal is at Sydney's Poisonous, is Perfect Poison Shop, and my YouTube Instagram is at Sydney's Poisonous YouTube. So go give those a follow, like, subscribe, comment, blah, 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 blah. Thanks for watching. By the way, do you like the braids? I do this like 90% of the time that I'm living. It's just easy not to fuck with it.